All right, you hip, cool cats. My name is Kit. Welcome to Chicago Reacts. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that ring bell notification. That way you're made aware when we upload new content onto our YouTube channel. And if you haven't noticed it yet, we have been doing weekly reactions to a lot of great content creators, and we are now reaching the end of enjoying the visionary, compassionate, humanitarian, honorable SsethTzeentach. And this video that we're going to be reacting to is titled Total Annihilation's Kingdoms Review Shared Suffering Trademark. Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to be family friendly and all good for everybody. So as always, I ask everyone to please be sure to support the original content creators. The original video is in the description box below. So please, 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 please support the original content creators. And as always, I say to all of you, get ready to buckle up and enjoy humanity at its finest, at its most honorable core. SsethTzeentach. He will never let us down. So, since I'm in charge of the ones and twos, let's get ready to pull up this video and enjoy Total Annihilation Kingdoms Review Shared Suffering.
Hey people, Seth here. What a beautiful day to make terrible content. Unfortunately, we're under quarantine. As such, there's been some delays, but adversity demands adaptation. So,
we're still here. Hey, W in the chat. We're out of quarantine, folks. We did it. Woo! And look at that. A cat girl to acknowledge us, giving us a winky face. I paused at the perfect time. See, I know how to control the buttons. I know how to control the things and all the shiny, bright lights. So there we go. Hey, we did it. We survived it. We're out of it. We're out of it, folks. We made it. Every one of us. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. And hey, you. I'm proud of you. You did it. We all did it. We're winners. Mandatory. You know what? If you're listening to this video right now and you got your headphones on or AirPods or whatever the kids are calling them these days, I want you to yell out wherever you're at. I'm a winner and I made it. I don't care where you're at. You just yell out loud at the top of your voice. I'm a winner and I made it. 1,000 points to anyone who says like where they said it. I hope. Oh, okay, I better stop before I get people in trouble. But all right, let's push forward. And by the way, enjoy it. Can I pause at the perfect time? The cat lady. She's giving you a winky face too.
here's a filler episode. This episode has been brought to you by comfy dystopian gaming setups and Seth's complete disregard for personal health and safety. Check it out.
Ooh.
I like to call it I have no case and I must scream. Or alternatively, watch me short the power pins on my motherboard with a screwdriver in order to start my PC. Please enjoy. Total Annihilation is a highly regarded and generally well-loved RTS from 1997, but I never played that. I played the goddamn fantasy spin-off. Total Annihilation Kingdoms is a highly obscure and generally scuffed abomination of an RTS from 1999. But you know what? I was a child when I first played it, and children have no taste. Have you ever wanted to...
Hey! I don't know. I think I had some pretty good taste. As a kid, I played Red Alert 2. Put an RIP in the chat for Westwood. Only the initiated will know what I'm talking about. Westwood. I'm really sad now just thinking about what EA Games has done to it. To the Red Alert series. Remember Tiberian Sun? Or Blizzard in 1998? Huh. Oh, wow. Now I feel really sad. Jeez. Oh, my goodness. Plucked at the old heartstrings here.
lose a game by accidentally hitting the wrong keys on your keyboard? Have you ever thought to yourself, damn, I love the audio in this game so much, I wish it would stutter constantly, so each time I select a parrot, it might just blow out my eardrums. Have you ever wanted a fantasy game which realistically simulates air traffic congestion? Regardless of your answers, this video will still continue. Total Annihilation Kingdoms is a real-time strategy game about 4 sorcerer kings in the fictional world of Darien. All 4 are siblings, so naturally, they have to kill each other. As such, that is the objective of the game.
That's how it should be. There you go. 4 siblings, each one must die.
Elsin is a handsome Giga Chad. As the most powerful of the 4, he can cast the ultimate spell, Rock, to which there is no defense. Karena. I hate Karena. She's garbage. Like all women, she can grow a second pair of legs and swim underwater, probably to lay eggs and avoid responsibility. She also has spells. Can you guess what they are? Wow. Water splash. Wow. Homing air bubble. Go fuck yourself, Karena. Locken is a confused old man that doesn't know where he is. He can cast fire, and his special ability, like all elderly people when their time has come, is to disappear. Fursha, which I don't know how to pronounce, is amazing. She can fly and do drive-bys on the enemy. Also, she's not Karena. Each of the 4 sorcerer kings leads their own respective nation, with their own unique units that you summon using magic. Magic requires mana. Mana has to be pumped out of the ground using magic. Look, it's all quite simple. We learned about this in...
Okay, so there you go. By the way, digging the wizard costumes right there.
high school. It's the reason why our world is so dysfunctional, because we too have been ruled by the same timeless sorcerers for all eternity. Unlike mortals, they do not die. They are only remade and reborn. If, hypothetically, Senator and Dreadlich Bernie Sanders passed away, hallowed be thy name, his essence...
So in other words, folks, we're ruled by a bunch of old crones. That's right. Look at your elected officials. They're a bunch of old dinosaurs who've been around for a very, very, very long time.
Dreadlich Bernie Sanders passed away, hallowed be thy name, his essence would not leave this plane. Why is that? Because his phylactery is still intact. Simply accept that there is no hope for us, only happiness in servitude and sweet release in death. Aramon are the sensible humans who live on land. Their units include man, horseman, and civilized man. They also have long-range artillery.
Awesome.
Trebuchets.
Trebuchets.
The entire map. And once you've built one, the game is already over. In a tactic commonly known as the drone strike, all you have to do is guess where the enemy king is currently moving and get lucky.
There you go.
It is clearly very balanced. Varuna dominates the water, unless you play against Zon, which gets to have the biological equivalent of a nuclear submarine.
Awesome.
Walk underwater, walk under your ships, and punch them to death. When
yes.
playing Varuna, I recommend stopping. But if you really insist, then I recommend turning off your speakers. Zon is the Beast Nation, representing the combined interests of Big Furry and Big Scaly. They have no home, but are constantly on the move, setting up anthropomorphic conventions,
glorious,
luring young, impressionable men into their ranks. Those who resist seduction get turned to stone, get torn to pieces by racially diverse orcs, or get clubbed to death by someone's fursona, only to have their body defiled and forcibly raised as a smaller, less original fursona. Zon doesn't have buildings. They use units to summon other units. They're damn fun and very different from the rest. Then there's Taros. Taros is all about getting the job done. The Tarosian dictionary has no words for meaningless concepts such as ethics, morality, or conscience.
Those are the 3 demons you must all slay some point in your life.
Does, however, have a word for fuck yo crops and fuck this whack-ass flower bed. Get off my land, you squatting, rent-evading peasants. My favorite part about playing Taros is flying carpets, which are capable of performing some sick aerial drifts. Reject agrarian modernity. Embrace the carpet gatherer tradition.
Awesome.
Flying carpets also take up about 95% of a screen at any given time, cause the vast majority of air traffic congestions and collisions, and can't hit a stationary object to save their lives. Oh yeah, Total Annihilation Kingdoms also had an expansion, which added another faction. robots. I feel
Ooh.
that we've regressed somehow. On the other hand, holy shit, Creon has some cool-ass units. And
Those are some kick-ass units. I guess we would call them steampunk. Medieval steampunk. If that's called that. So, have you played Total Annihilation Kingdoms? I'm talking to you sitting down. I would like your feedback. Now, obviously, I've not played this game, but I've played some far more classic games too, like the Red Alert series from Westwood, a lot of the Westwood series games. Of course, Warcraft 1 and 2, StarCraft Brood War. Let's see. Age of Empires 2. Oh my goodness, why am I getting a brain freeze now? Well, I guess I'm going senile, but I have not played Total Annihilation Kingdom, so please, folks, type in the comment section below if you played Total Annihilation Kingdoms. I would like to hear your feedback.
just a shame
And what was your favorite faction?
there's only 5 of them. They
Oh.
don't even have a leader because their leader is dead. Yet, the steam-powered Boston Robotics replacement model is still somehow a better commander than Corinna. So what is the point of this game? Why are you telling us about this, Seth? You bulbous, matzo-eating, oven-dodging, I don't know, mutual suffering. That and enjoying the high-quality voice acting. Winning doesn't feel any different from losing.
We're going to listen to it again one more time.
Winning doesn't feel quality voice acting.
That last one sounded like he enjoyed it.
Winning doesn't feel any different from losing, and the odds are always stacked against you because the computer cheats and, unlike you, doesn't require scouts to see the entire map. As a result, I have to cheat because my alternative is pumping out hundreds of parrots to see even a fraction of what the computer sees, and I'm sorry, but they're very loud. Also, pathfinding has some issues. Units get stuck on
What?
cover, on objects, on terrain, and sometimes on themselves. I try to work around this by using air units. Unfortunately, air units handle very poorly. That is to say, they handle like high-speed jet engines, except they're reskinned to convince you otherwise. Lord forbid you accidentally overshoot the target. That means you'll have to cross the entire mountain range at several hundred feet, take a hard turn, and fly in for a second try.
Yo!
Your target has likely died of natural causes, or
That's a little crazy. No. That would really piss me off, too. I would be upset. I would be furious.
Lord forbid, you're handling a group of flying units. Good luck with hitting anything in that case, because they'll be spending their time avoiding mid-air collisions. There's many words to describe this game. Strange, cryptic, tinnitus, because it comes from a time when all information on a game was inside the manual. I know, this is
You had to read a book. Gen Z, you have no idea how lucky you have it now. Back in antiquity, you had to read these great tomes called books. Books.
a relic from primitive times. If you actually read the damn thing, you'll find out it's incredibly easy. Don't believe me? Here's me winning 1v7 against the AI. Childhood is thinking that building the most aesthetic creatures with the most interesting abilities is an acceptable way to live your life. Adulthood is realizing that pumping out wave after wave of hideous, low-poly garbage directly into the enemy base and clogging it up until no movement is possible was the true path to victory. I give Total Annihilation Kingdoms a final, objective score of the studio filed for bankruptcy shortly after its release out of 10. I recommend
Oh.
you struggle with repressed psychology and need a painful stimulus to relive your traumatic memories of the past. Otherwise, it does provide a small amount of dopamine. The story itself is actually alright. There's not many games out there where Mission 5 already has you committing a holocaust. Most real-time strategy games would first explain you the mechanics before asking you to fill a mass grave. I have no feelings about this game.
You know what? At least they throw you in the pool. So there you go. So before you commit any crimes, just know this. It's all good. This looks like a fun game. By the way, for those who did play, what was your favorite faction? If you know a little bit about the lore of Total Annihilation Kingdoms, and also about the company. I want somebody to tell me about the company that went bankrupt in the year 2000. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Gen Z in particular, the year 2000, there was this thing called Y2K. I know, pretty crazy thing, where supposedly all the computers were going to shut down and everything was going to go upside down, and the whole world was going to end. This isn't our first rodeo. And by the way, how awesome is it that this video is from 2020? We did it, folks. We survived quarantine. I'm proud of all of you. We did it. As a team. Take a bow.
Yet, I remember a time when I did. A time when my eyes were more innocent and my brain still undeveloped. Arguably, not much has changed. But hey, it's my fleeting memories. And one day, this video will be the only evidence I have that I ever had those memories to begin with. As always, more content to come, so
cherish your memories and cherish your time with your friends and family. No person is guaranteed a full life in this world. So enjoy each day as a present. Enjoy each day as a gift. And together, all of us can make an impact.
Stay tuned. A warm thanks to the many members of a Merchants Guild generously funding
Glorious Merchants Guild.
These videos. Please take care of yourselves and have a good one.
All right. Well, there's a lot to unpack there, but I want to say first and foremost, obviously this video came out during 2020 and we still got a lot of problems still in 2023. But how glorious is it that all of us are here now, not only to enjoy each other's company, but to enjoy this wonderful quality content from SsethTzeentach. This past week, I've been reacting to a lot of his content, and he has been producing a lot of great stuff. So as a fan of his work, and for all of you watching, please support the original content creator. Please support all of the original content creators to all the videos that we have reacted to, because that's what all of you hip cool cats should be doing. It would be a favor from me. So please, let's do that. And also, again, shout out to SsethTzeentach. Great content. All in all, games that I wish I did have time to play, but I just don't have time to play. So for all of you watching, tell me your stories playing Total Annihilation Kingdoms. Was it something close to your heart? In fact, let's bring up another question. What game is close to your heart that really brings back the memories, that really puts a smile on your face, that makes you think back of, I really enjoyed playing this game, I really enjoyed the content, and I hope to one day share my love of said game with everyone else. Type in the comment section below. Let's respect each other's opinions, and without further ado, please take care of each other, drink some water, keep on winning, keep your head on a swivel, and once again, we survived 2020. Nothing's going to stop you. I want you to keep on winning.